We're just going to join in this discussion because our colleagues had already started speaking to her. We're going to throw our questions in as ENCA.
To opportunities, and certainly that will be my program to bring about spatial justice.
Minister, you've got the President speaking about the construction of a new smart city, a bullet train. Surely you will be involved in these projects. Are these projects doable looking at the economic situation of the country? And they're largely inspired by the President's and the South Africa's relationship with China and President Xi Jinping.
Well, I had informed the President that when I was the mayor of the city of Cape Town, I've already researched how to build a new city. You need a nucleus, and maybe the nucleus could be that instead of having all these capitals of government, you start by building a capital city like in Canberra City and Washington, D.C., and that will be the nucleus to start building a new city. I'm very excited about it because it will also mean that at the same time, we have failed to integrate our cities, and you can build a new city to deal with the apartheid spatial planning and bringing spatial justice.
When you look at South Africa's economic situation at this point in time, and we understand that you've got a very important meeting tomorrow with a Chapter 9 institution looking into the budget of the country, where will this money come from? And do we have the necessary skills to build this new city? And where will this land come from? Where will this land be free from? You are part of freeing government land. Where will we get this land to build this new smart city?
Well, the emphasis of the President is on partnerships. Government can never do it alone. You need to have the partnerships of our communities, of the private sector, and of civil society, all to concede this new idea. But I think it's an idea that will give, again, people hope that we, instead of trying like we in Cape Town, squeeze people in between the mountain and the sea, find some land in Johannesburg or wherever. We must just agree where to build this new city. It's very exciting. It's happening all over the world, and we can do it too.
Most important question, who will own the smart city, South Africans or foreign investors?
Who will own
Who will own this new smart city? Will it be a partnership that is solely within South Africans, or will it be a partnership that is more towards those who are foreign investors into the country?
No. Foreign direct investment is very important, of course, to stimulate economic growth. But the ownership will always be owned. It will be our city, a South African city owned by us. And then the partners that contribute to that new city, like the private sector, will also help us to build it as quickly as possible. It has been done. And that is what President is calling on us. You know, we must disrupt this old way of thinking. We must stop doubting ourselves. We must take a risk. And we must be bold in making those decisions. And I'm ready for it. I'm very excited to start the idea of build a new city.
Patricia Tiller, Minister, you seem to have been to my minute. I'm going to throw to my colleague.